Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I want to talk about episode 2 of Ted Lasso. One thing I noticed in this third season is that it has gotten longer. I mean, last season it was like 30 minutes per episode. Now it's almost like 45 minutes per episode. I'm not complaining. I love it. Like, it gives us more chance to see our favorite characters, and it gives the storytellers more time to tell more stories. And I'm loving how long it is. But I also found out one thing. As long as it is, once the episode ends, I keep longing for more. I keep longing for more. And that just shows how good the show is as a whole. And I just love the show so much. Honestly, this is my favorite show on TV right now, Ted Lasso. And I'm so glad they've increased the runtime. As much as they've increased the runtime, I'm still longing for it. I still want to see more at the end of the episode. I'm Oliver Twist, what can I say? But I'm so glad they've increased the runtime. I'm so glad for it. Another thing that is happening so far is that they start introducing new characters that will become more prominent in this season. And some of the characters that I've seen so far are characters that are like eccentric and characters that will be so fun to watch. And I'm just eager and waiting to see how they are going to make use of these characters, and I'm so excited for it. There was something I noticed in this episode. Like, it's something I've been seeing throughout from the first season, but it just only occurred to me this episode, and it was how good the acting is. I think, me personally, I tend to forget about the acting when what I'm watching is a comedy, so it doesn't make me really think much of the acting. But man, there were some scenes that had some really good dialogue. Dialogue also was very good in this episode. There's some scenes that had some weighty dialogue, and the characters had to communicate to themselves. And those sequences just made me really appreciate how good the actors are. Like, I think this is the first time I'm really coming out and saying how good the actors in this show are. Because I always forget about it because it is a comedy. And that just goes to show how good it is. And as always, the comedy is gold. The comedy is always so good in this show. I don't know how they do it. Writing comedy is something that has become very common now. And sometimes you might feel like there's no new thing this person wants to write, or there's no new joke this people can come up with. But you get some kind of lines and you'll be like, who came up with this? How do people still make comedy this good at this time? And it just blows my mind. The writers of this job are doing a fantastic job. The storytellers, everybody, the actors, man, it's just coming together so good. And this is just the second episode. I can't even begin to fathom how crazy or how exciting and how interesting it's going to get further down the line. And I'm so loving it. About the comedy, that's one thing this show does very well. They lure you in with comedy. In the first few episodes of the season, they lure you in with comedy. Then when it gets to like the final moments of the episode, that's when they now hit you with poignant subject matter. And you just be like, wow, I did not expect this to take this turn. And that's one of the things that make this show a really good show. They know how to use the comedy, but when they need to be serious, they can be very serious, and they can be very heartbreaking with their storytelling. But it's always so genuine and feels right with the characters. Man, these showrunners are going all out for this third season. The first episode was fantastic. The second episode, also fantastic. I can't wait to see the third episode, man, and all other episodes that are to come. I'm just loving this show so much, and I hope you guys are loving it as much as I'm loving it. So have you seen the second episode of Ted Lasso? What do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. And if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. Thank you for sticking up to this time. See you in the next video. Cheers.